What is going on in the mind of your partner when they're about to hit the alarm clock? Are they thinking about the farm success or just getting another 20 minutes sleep? And what they tell themselves in that first 5 seconds of the day will dictate where you're going to be in 5 years' time. My name is Andy Junkin, and for the last decade I've been turning around the most dire either farm debt or farm succession cases. And 7 years ago, I got a call from a hatchery, and the father had to make a decision, should I fire my son, who's really not working out, or should I fire an employee that's been with us for 12 years and he's a great guy? And basically the son had been given the responsibility to manage the hatchery of the farm, right? They had a large operation with many different entities, and it was just too much for the dad to handle. So he gave his son the responsibility of the hatchery. And essentially the dad had always worked alongside the employees. They had 12 employees. He had always worked alongside them. The dad was hard to keep up with, they said, even though he was in his 60s. The son had a whole different attitude towards management. Basically told the guys what to do, and then he'd go up in the office and pretend to do paperwork. And one day, it was July, and it was a really, really hot day. And the one employee that had been with them for 12 years, kind of like a foreman, walked into the office, and he seen this kid asleep. He had shown up hungover earlier that day. He was asleep behind the computer watching YouTube videos. And he just completely lost it, and they had a physical altercation. And the son wanted that employee fired. He says, I'm getting no respect from any of these employees. And we got asking ourselves, what the root issue is. And the root issue was respect. And so we kept on drilling. Why don't these employees respect you, but they respect your father? And they, drilled down further and further and further. And it was a totally different direction than the son had anticipated the conversation going. And what he realized is that, the employees respected his dad, not because of his authority, but because he was the hardest worker there. And that he had grown a successful business because everybody respected him because of how hard of a worker he was. And what we came up with is one line that the son wrote out himself, is the lesson that he learned from that experience was, you've got to earn your respect daily. And he actually got that written as a tattoo on his wrist. And that is what goes through his mind every time he goes to hit that alarm. He's thinking about that. And he's the first one to work, and he's the last one to leave. And he's driven. Now, he still has a great social life. He has good work-life balance. But he is so driven. And that farm, I swear to God, has gone from 2 million birds a year to 11 million birds. And it's unbelievable the growth they've been able to experience because of one simple line. And what I'm telling you is that with any son and daughter that are coming home to the farm, everybody's got a weakness, and it's a matter of turning that weakness into strength. And if you're able to do that, it's unbelievable where your farm can go. My name is Andy Junkin, and I tell you, you can double your farm profitability if you fix the culture of agriculture. You take care and God bless.